What's up everyone? Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Max. This is Max the Kink Reacts, and today I'm checking out Opening by Ed Sheeran. Alright, so Ed's new album Play is finally here, and I can't wait to dive into it. I will be reacting to a song a day from it, so definitely subscribe if you want to see more reactions from this album. Before I get into the reaction, if you want to support me and some of the music I make, I'll leave some links below to a playlist of songs I have produced, as well as my Beat channel and Beat store, and you can also reach out to me on Insta or email as well. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment down below what you thought of it. Let's get into Opening.
It's a long way up from rock bottom. There's been times I felt I could fall further. I have loved and lost and feared and prayed, but now the day bursts wild and open.
Gotta love Ed Sheeran with an acoustic guitar.
I have cried tears at my brother's grave. I have shaken hands with my wife's surgeon. I spent weeks inside the darkest cage, but now the day bursts wild and open.
I like the lyrics of this a lot. Instrumentally, it's obviously very simple so far with the acoustic guitar and Ed's vocal, but I like how it's kind of a commentary lyrically on some of his past work, which has been a little bit more moody and like depressing in terms of the overall sounds of the albums, given what he has gone through during that time. But so I like how it's kind of looking at the perspective of some of the recent work and saying that is how that is, but I'm ready to start new with this album, which he has said is definitely a more poppy record. So I like how it's commentary, kind of explaining the sound shift, but also not leaving the past behind.
There's a time to cry, there's a time to fall, there's a time for holding on or to let it go. There's a time to run to the arms of hope.
I like the vocal mix a lot.
Wild and open.
Feel switch up coming. Oh.
Was raised by the church.
What? I was expecting it to change in some way. I did not think we were going to go from like storytelling, personal lyricism Ed to rap Ed. That would have been the last guess on my list. But I love it when Ed Sheeran raps, so let's see what he gives us in this verse.
Was raised by the church, quiet but we're still far from fizzling, not the pop star they say they prefer. Kept quiet but I came to be heard. Been a long time up top but I ain't complacent. If I look down I can see replacements. Late night drive with my heartbeat racing. Gotta make dreams and chase them. Taking my fair share of that ridicule, but the words are not applicable. Catalog formidable, me and that guy are in a different place. Undefeated but a tempting fate. Two of them tried it, I won both cases. Won't get back all the time they've wasted. I'm not losing steam. In this world there's no relaxing. I've been here since migraine skanking. Never been cool but never been a has-been. I kept on your couch if you knew me back then. Don't tell about the rules you're trapped in. Gotta keep this you same pace. Don't ask me how I got this break. I built my own bricks through constant playing. SB died.
I love the lyricism, especially comparing it to the first like minute and a half of the song. How the first half, again, is kind of going over what he's gone through over the past couple years and almost explaining the sound shift, and then here we are getting into a more not necessarily upbeat, but it's definitely not a laid-back, stripped-back acoustic part of the song. And the rapping, you know, he's talking about how he's always been in the game. And I think one of the lyrics was, he's never been a has-been, he's always been there, something like that. And that's definitely true. Like, Ed Sheeran is one of those artists who hasn't really gone through the cycle that a lot of pop artists do, where you can have like a really great album or two that does incredibly well on the charts, and then there's maybe like a sound shift and the artist kind of falls off, and then trends change, and then you know, they're kind of not doing as well as they were. Ed has always been there. Like his popularity has not wavered, and that's a testament to how great of an artist he is.
Stop this pain. I look at the dots in space. I wonder if he's proud of things that his best friend lost his way. Keep it together for my daughters, gotta come natural. I don't wanna force it if it's not factual. Don't support it. Every year gotta reswim these waters. Draw a line for the sake of all your family and friends. Draw a line so history doesn't happen again. Draw a line for the day to start, the night has to end. Draw a line for all of these ghosts. I'm too high to fly this plane. Too fucked to drive this range. Can't remember the last time I was on my own without kids. It's kinda strange, not be the same since 19. Not to push lie on a swing, I gotta wear disguises. I'm up for trading life sometimes, and I may surprise them. Every stadium, I played it, but I will still do it for free. Gotta keep standards top of the tree. Press still got problems with me.
I love that cadence there.
My peace out, till then I keep chasing the dream. I could end it, but I don't wanna reach out, cause he means nothing to me. Don't worry about what I make, don't trip them up to win this race. When your career's in a risky place, everything seems like a big mistake. I'm still looking for shit to say, deluding myself that they still relate. Depression I keep at bay, tomorrow's a different day. Me and that guy don't speak no more.
I love these lyrics because he's talking about everything that I think a lot of people will say about artists. He's commenting on some stuff that has been said about his work, but he's also talking about the artistic perspective of it too, saying like, I think it's delusion to myself that I can still relate, I believe is what the lyric was. And yeah, as someone who makes music myself, like I think you kind of get in this headspace of like wanting it to feel authentic and natural and all that, and not like putting on a front for a song or an instrumental or whatever. So yeah, I love this. And the fact that it's the opening of the album too, it's really setting the stage for how I think the album is going to go. It's going to be Ed Sheeran. It's not going to be like necessarily one specific flavor. It's just going to be all of what he loves to make and loves to create. And we've heard that in the singles too, like Old Phone, Azizam, Sapphire. They've all been very different flavors of Ed Sheeran.
No, I bet he's not sure, so what is the reason for? My heart's been broke so many times by loved ones that I don't even feel like talking. So heed that warning, circle keeps getting smaller. All I need is chairs and my daughters and a few friends to help me draw a line. For the sake of you little girls in the time, draw a line. But allow yourself some moments to cry, draw a line. And leave the path that hurt you behind, draw a line. For all of these ghosts, draw a line. Be grateful that you've been where you've been, draw a line. Recognize the path that happened between, draw a line.
Love the instrumentation here too.
Draw a line.
Cool. It transitions into Sapphire because that is a lyric from that song. I'm gonna have to, after going through the entire album doing reactions to it, I'm gonna have to go through it nonstop to see how the transitions are, because that right there told me that there could be some really cool transitions on this record. But that was Opening by Ed Sheeran. Thank you so much for checking out the reaction. I love this track. Again, the mix of sounds, the commentary on himself, on the state of music, on the world in general. Killer lyrics. The rapping was awesome. I love the instrumental switch-ups too. Great track to open the album. I am so pumped to check the rest of this thing out. And like I said, I'll be doing a reaction every day from it, so definitely stick around if you want to see that. Thank you so much for checking out the reaction, and I will see you in the next one.